Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Chiefs' new speedster praised, he brings something different. After finally making his full debut as Kaizer Chiefs ran riot against Orbit College FC on Wednesday, co-coach Cedric Kaizer has whetted the appetite of the fanbase with his assessment of Asinili Velabai. Chiefs scored in the 4th minute for a 1-0 halftime score, before turning things up in the second stanza as they walked away 4-1 victors at FNB Stadium on Tuesday. The trio of Flavio Silva, Fundo Vilakazi, and Duduzi Shabalala, brace, was on the scoresheet, while Ayanda Lukhiel netted for Pajiso McCoy's troops. Jane, they said we disrespected Chiefs. To add the proverbial cherry on top, Amakasi supporters also got to see the long-awaited full debut of new signing Velabai. The speedy winger joined as a free agent amid a web of legal implications as his former club Cape Town Spurs took to the courts in an attempt to prevent the move, or at least force a transfer fee. Velabai did not disappoint and was a constant thorn on the side of the Orbit College defense. He received a standing ovation from the Kosi Nation upon being substituted in the 76th minute. Speaking at the post-match press conference, Kaizer expressed his delight with the 21-year-old. "I would say it's true that he brings something different because he's a player who is willing to go one-on-one," reflected the man who shares the hot seat with Khalil Ben Youssef. "He is a player who, when you create those situations, you give the ball to him in a one-on-one situation. He's a player who likes to go forward. He's a player like that. He likes to take on those one-on-one. He's a player who can cross. He is a player who can cut inside and shoot. The performance was good for the first time. Sima, that's what impressed me about Lepesa. We hope that, and we are sure that he can do even more," he added. Meanwhile, the Naturina-based outfit are yet to see fellow new signings Ethan Chislett, Kaneso Sherna, and Luke Bartman in a competitive match. They are now second on the log, level on points with log leaders Mamelodi Sundowns. Puel Modi's former development coach has told Kaizer Chiefs to switch the player to a new role because he is not giving them what they want. The 32-year-old has missed just 2 of the 11 matches Amakasi have played so far this season. But he appears to be struggling to make a big impact with no goals to his name and just 1 assist. That has left his former coach during his time in development football saying the Soweto Giants are deploying him incorrectly. Chiefs fan Kalu impressed by Amakasi Village. Amakasi welcomed former Cote d'Ivoire and Chelsea forward Salomon Kalou to the Kaizer Chiefs Village on Wednesday. Kalou is in South Africa as a guest analyst covering the UEFA Champions League for television channel SuperSport. The 2011-12 UEFA Champions League winner with Chelsea spoke of his admiration of the club, saying, "I am truly impressed by the facilities here and the welcome I have received. I have always admired Kaizer Chiefs because they wear the same colors as my former club, ASEC Mimosas." Salomon and his older brother Bonaventure, another former Ivorian international, are longtime admirers of former Amakasi midfielder, Dr. Kumalo, who came to the village to meet with Kalou. Kalou elaborated on his admiration for 16V, "My brother used to be called Dr. Kumalo when we were young," he explained, adding, "He always wore the number 15, at youth level, at club level with Paris Saint-Germain and Feyenoord, and for Côte d'Ivoire. Doctor was our idol and we drew a lot of inspiration from him. We also watched Kaizer Chiefs teams of that era and took some learning from their style of play." Kumalo spoke to the elder Kalou on the phone and Bonaventure reiterated what his brother had said, which touched the former Amakasi maestro, who said of his interactions with the Kalou brothers, "It is humbling and an honor to hear that they achieved what they did taking inspiration from watching me and my Chiefs teammates. You never imagine that you can be the inspiration for players to achieve big things like Salomon and Bonaventure have." Kalou was also met by club chairman, Dr. Kaizer Modoung who, when addressing the 2015 AFCON winner, explained, "When I was playing in the United States I could have extended my career. In 1969, I left to return to help inspire the next generations of footballers. To hear from you how Kaizer Chiefs inspired you and your brother is great motivation for me, as it was also my desire to help uplift and give hope to African footballers. The Chiefs chairman extended a further invitation to Kalu offering, "Whenever you are in Johannesburg, reach out to Dr. Remember, this is home for you. You are always welcome at the Chiefs village and are part of the family." Khumalo added that he would happily play host to Kalu in the future, pledging, "Our chairman showed his kind heart by opening the doors to Salomon. I will be only too happy to receive him whenever he is in town." Kala thanked Chiefs for hosting him and will use the experience of his trip to Naturena to help him as he continues to develop and expand his own academy in the Côte d'Ivoire. Kala drops by Naturena, hails a Makasi great. Kaizer Chiefs welcomed Ivorian legend and former Africa Cup of Nations winner, Salomon Kalou, at Naturena, where the former Chelsea star expressed his admiration for a club icon. The Glamour Boys had a special visitor at their Naturena headquarters on Wednesday as they welcomed 2015 AFCON winner and former Chelsea star Salomon Kalou. The Ivorian forward, who also boasts UEFA Champions League and Premier League titles with the Blues, spent time at the Amakasi base as part of his visit to South Africa, where he's set to attend an important announcement by CAF President Patrice Motsepe for the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco on Thursday. In a post shared on the club's social media pages, Kalou expressed his admiration for Kaizer Chiefs and revealed how both he and his brother, Bonaventure Kalou, who represented clubs such as PSG, Lens, Al Jazeera, and ASEC Mimosas, were inspired by Amakasi and Bafana legend Dr. Khumalo. Have Kaizer Chiefs made a U-turn on Luke Bartman? Motoung clears the air on South Africa under-20 stars situation at Naturena. The signing of the 19-year-old forward has sparked both excitement and caution among Amakasi fans. The attacker's arrival at the Soweto Giants is seen as part of the Soweto Giants' long-term rebuild, yet questions linger about whether the club has learned from past transfer blunders. In recent seasons, Amakasi have been criticized for bringing in players who failed to make a lasting impact. Now, all eyes are on Bartman to see if he can break that cycle and live up to expectations. Chiefs' technical team will be under scrutiny to ensure this deal marks a turning point rather than another false dawn. The Luke Bartman situation. Forward Luke Bartman is now eligible to play for Kaizer Chiefs following a boardroom battle between the Soweto Giants and Cape Town Spurs. The transfer had been held up by administrative disputes between the two clubs, delaying the youngster's official unveiling. However, Chiefs' technical team has opted to ease Bartman into life at Naturena by assigning him to the reserve side. The club believes the 19-year-old still needs to adapt physically and tactically before being considered for first-team action. His much-anticipated debut will therefore have to wait as Chiefs focus on his long-term development, but club sporting director Kaizer Motoung JNR says he will not be playing for their DStv Idiski Challenge side. Chiefs plan on Bartman. Luke is an amazing talent. I think everyone knows where we come from and the battle that he had with his former club. It's always amazing to have the best of local talent, so like everyone else, whether it's Asanili, Luke, we want them to come inside the club, settle and then hit the ground running with the right environment, Motoung JNR said as per idiski Times. He's a top talent, he's in the first team and we have big plans for Luke, he's an exceptional ta. Kaizer Chiefs vs Orbit College FC preview, kickoff time, TV channel and squad news. The Glamour Boys are hoping to get their third successive win across all competitions after their initial struggles, especially in domestic matches, where they went 5 games in all tournaments without a win. It will be a tough outing against the Miswenko Boys, who are seemingly getting it right following their initial struggles in the South African top tier. Kaizer Chiefs are set for a Premier Soccer League date with Orbit College on Tuesday evening at the FNB Stadium. Amakasi are aware that victory will underline their seriousness in chasing the crown alongside the defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns and high-flying Orlando Pirates. The Miswenko Boys are working hard to retain their status after a poor start to the ongoing campaign. Goal brings you all the details you need to know about how to watch the match between Kaizer Chiefs and Orbit College, including TV channels, streaming details, team news, and more. How to watch Chiefs vs Orbit College online, TV channels, and live streams. Kaizer Chiefs team news and squads. The Glamour Boys are set to be without the suspended Inacio Miguel, who has accumulated 4 yellow cards across all competitions. Pasika Mako and Given Simango might be involved after recovering from injury, but Rushwin Dortley is out for at least 2 more weeks. Chiefs possible 11, Peterson, Munyan, Cross, Quinica, McCarthy, Thethwa, and Kobo, Vilakazi, Shabalala, Lilipo, Ighodaro. Most read. 1 Wadu delivers bad news for Mabasa and Batha. Pirates coach insists he will stick to his policy. 2 Pirates destroy Sundowns to go top as Chiefs continue with their struggles. 3 Chiefs linked and ex-Spanish La Liga striker details Benny McCarthy's impact as Kenya coach. For video, look away, Sundowns. Ribeiro nets late winner in Classic La Liga 2 showdown. 5 Cardoso adamant PSL title race will go down to the last stages after not displaying best football versus Pirates. 6-foot small club Downs struggling versus Bucks teenagers after spending close to our 700 million. Apollos is selfish like Nkota. 7 Pirates set to